Oh yeah, today we're learning English with Succession.
Dad, come on. The world is changing.
Oh, yeah, everything changes.
He's gonna blow the firm's credibility.
It's not what's in it for me. Like, what is in it for me?
I won the top job.
I'm not losing this deal.
It's my fucking company. You make your own reality. And once you've done it, everyone's of the opinion it's all so obvious. But you know what? Fuck them.
One of my favorite TV shows, Succession is an award-winning comedy drama that is centered around a wealthy, powerful, and highly dysfunctional family. They are in charge of one of the most successful and influential media companies in the world, Waystar Royco. The TV show is known for its brutal insults and frequent use of swear words. In case you didn't know this, research actually shows that swearing is beneficial when learning a new language. In this lesson, we'll look at some interesting insults from season 1, as well as how swearing is used to add emphasis and emotion when speaking. Please note that swearing can be offensive, so use it with caution. But before we get into that, if you'd like to watch your favorite TV shows and movies without getting lost, without missing the jokes, and without needing subtitles, then be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell down below so you never miss out on any of our new lessons. This first scene focuses on Kendall Roy. He has set to take over as CEO when his father Logan retires, but has just found out that plans have changed. Let's have a look.
Can you give us a minute, please? Thank you. Hey, so you fucked me.
I changed my mind, Kendall.
When? When exactly? Because it feels like you fucked me.
It's me. It's mainly me. But you, 3 years ago, you were still in the nut house.
Rehab. Dad, it's called rehab. And I'm in recovery.
It's all good. I'm just concerned you might be soft as yet.
Soft? Are you kidding? I did a fucking year in Shanghai.
I hear you let the guy from the website trash talk you, and you just let him come.
It's not a website. And I was being professional.
I hear it played weak, conflict averse.
I wasn't about to get into a fucking big dick competition, okay? Hey, so you fucked me.
So we're starting right off with a quick lesson on some of the uses of the F-bomb, as you'll hear them used throughout the scenes and repeatedly in the series if you decide to watch. So the F-bomb has to be one of the most versatile words in the English language. It has several meanings which change depending on the situation. Here are the most common ways fuck is used by native speakers. Fuck can literally refer to sexual intercourse.
To be clear, at absolutely any place, at any time, with absolutely no consequences, I would fuck you and will want desperately to fuck you.
It can also mean that something is broken or not working properly. For example, after he crashed the car, it was basically fucked.
Hey, so you fucked me.
When we use it reflexively, fuck someone, as in this case, fucked can mean to be in a very bad or difficult situation. Kendall expresses strong emotion when he says this because he feels that when Logan changed his mind about retiring, he put him in a difficult or impossible situation and made him seem weak.
I trust you, but can we please fix the visuals? This is a family business, but the family is fucked and it's hurting the stock.
As an adjective and adverb used to describe someone or something, fucking can be used to emphasize a statement in both positive and negative situations.
Seriously, I can't believe how fucking good you are.
Amy brings out the best in me.
Don't.
All right, keep it.
You run towards politics to prove that you're your own man. You're a fucking coward.
Wow. As an exclamation, fuck is often used to express anger or to add force to what is being said.
Why don't you start the car, Joel?
Babe, I'm not gonna hurt you. Will you stop? Don't make it.
3 years ago, you were still in the nut house.
A nut house is an offensive name used for a mental hospital. Due to his drug addiction, Kendall spent time in a rehabilitation center, or rehab for short. When Logan refers to it as a nut house, he's implying that Kendall is unfit to be CEO because he is mentally ill.
It's always been like this. Nobody else could ever be the center of attention. It's always got to be about him. You should be in a nut house!
I'm just concerned you might be soft as yet.
To be soft means to be easily manipulated, weak, and without determination. Notice that Kendall uses the words as yet, which means until now. So Logan is saying that Kendall has been weak and unfit to be CEO up until this point.
Killing them isn't the problem. It's finding them.
You gone soft, Clegane? I always thought you had a talent for violence.
Soft? Are you kidding? I did a fucking year in Shanghai.
Let's test your knowledge of the F-bomb from what you learned earlier. What does the word fucking mean in this sentence? Sexual intercourse? It's used to express positive emotions. It's used for emphasis. That's right. Kendall uses it to emphasize his statement.
I hear it played weak, conflict averse.
I wasn't about to get into a fucking big dick competition.
The expression to be played means that someone knowingly used your emotions or naivety in order to get something out of you.
What did you...
I seduced him into the alley.
And then what?
I played him for a little bit. Then I kissed him off, told him he'd get more next week.
If someone is averse to something, they avoid it because they do not like it or cannot handle it. So to be conflict averse means to avoid disagreements and prefer not to confront issues directly. For example, when his parents separated, he became conflict averse. This is another insult indicating that Logan doesn't think that Kendall has what it takes to lead the company.
I wasn't about to get into a fucking big dick competition, okay?
Notice how Kendall uses connected speech here. Since it's said quite quickly, the t sound at the end of wasn't is almost silent, as is the t sound at the end of about. The word to is reduced to a schwa and becomes t. Also, did you hear the flap T sound at the end of get, which sounds like get, so the T sound is not completely pronounced. So together, this sounds like I wasn't about to get into.
I wasn't about to get into
A big dick competition is a figurative competition among individuals, usually men, who are trying to prove that they are better at something than others. Due to cultural stereotypes about masculinity, men who think their penis size is larger than average are believed to be more confident and pursue more opportunities. After the football game, the supporters of the winning team got into a big dick competition with some supporters of the losing team. Do you want to be able to watch absolutely any movie or TV series without needing subtitles? If understanding the jokes, culture, and every word is important to you, then our free 3-part masterclass is exactly what you need to gain confidence and speak naturally. Simply sign up now by clicking up here or down in the description below. As we look at this compilation of insults, see if you can understand what they mean.
Hey, motherfuckers! According to this, it could be an acute subdural hematoma.
Great, get in there and operate, Dr. Google.
It's a fungus, they think. Benign fungus.
Great title for your memoir.
Come all the way up. Fuck you. Come all the way up. I am surrounded by snakes and fucking morons!
He did not fire me. He said it was just going to take a little longer.
What I think he meant to say was that he wished that mom gave birth to a can opener, because at least then it would be useful.
I take over and we just, you two under me, co-presidents.
Can we think about it?
Yeah, of course.
I thought about it. Fuck you.
You lack killer instinct, you're wet, you're green, you're intellectually insecure, you're not emotionally strong enough, you have addiction issues.
Wait, that's enough. I'm not saying I would make a better CEO. That's unsaid.
It's not unsaid when you say it.
All in favor of the vote of no confidence in Logan Roy?
Me.
My hand is raised.
Oh, no shit, Judas. You better be smelling your fucking armpit, Romulus. It's my fucking company.
You are a fucking nobody.
Well, that has.
Hey, motherfuckers!
Although this contains the word mother, it usually has nothing to do with anyone's mother. Motherfucker is a noun that is used in an offensive way to refer to someone you dislike or for someone who has made you angry.
How's it work? You know how to shoot a gun? Look, all brothers don't know how to shoot guns, you racist motherfucker.
However, it is also common for people to use it in a joking way when referring to people they like. But be warned, if you have doubts about how to use any swear word, you're better off not doing it.
He's under us right now. Come on back around. Come on back around. That's right, run, Juice, what do you got out your side?
If you add ing at the end to form motherfucking, it can also be used as an adjective to emphasize something, especially when you are angry.
God damn it! Task Force X! This is your last motherfucking warning!
According to this, it sounds like a stroke, but it could be an acute subdural hematoma.
Great, get in there and operate, Dr. Google.
These days, when people feel sick, it's very common to self-diagnose their symptoms by checking Google instead of paying to see an actual medical doctor. As a result, people often mock those who self-diagnose in this way by referring to them, or Google itself, as Dr. Google. For example, I just searched online and according to Dr. Google, that headache could mean he needs brain surgery.
It's a fungus, they think. Benign fungus?
When we think of a fungus, we generally think of something unpleasant and unwanted that can be quite annoying. Something like a rash on skin or mold on bread. But when a fungus is not harmful and doesn't have any negative effects, we say that it is benign.
I biopsied your lump, Mr. Ball. It's benign.
Great title for your memoir.
A memoir is a written account of a person's own life. So when Tom tells Greg that benign fungus would be a great title for his memoir, he's insulting him by saying that Greg's life is insignificant, like a harmless fungus.
Your ex-husband wrote this about you.
A novel, not a memoir. It's a big difference. Ask James Frey.
Oh. Come all the way up. Fuck you. Come all the way up. Let's go.
This is an offensive way of saying that you do not like, respect, or care about someone or something. Now let's have a quick look at how the meaning of fuck changes when we add different prepositions. 1. You could tell someone to fuck off, which means that you want them to leave you alone.
Which is why I can see through you and this transparent little offer to buy me off.
And maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should just let them come for you.
Like who?
Like, I don't know.
If this is the way things are gonna go, then fuck off, Dad.
If someone or something is a fuck up, they cause serious problems.
Oh, fucking bottle service. Oh.
Every fucking weekend.
Hey, baby.
You're a fuck up, Jacob. Just like your loser dad.
Or if you fuck something up, you damage, harm, or upset someone or something, or do something very badly.
One word of advice, don't fuck this up. I don't know why Gwen trusts you, but if she trusts you, we trust you. Understand?
To fuck around means to behave stupidly or to waste time doing things that are not important.
I can handle this. I can't go hard.
Cookie! There's no time to fuck around.
I got this under control. What are you talking about?
Stop fucking around.
Okay, I'll call Howard.
It can also mean to have many sexual partners.
Drop that fucking thing. Don't even try it. Drop the fucking knife or I'll bite your fucking ear off. You know why we're here, Sarah, because you fucked around with my little brother.
I am surrounded by snakes and fucking morons!
Snakes tend to be quite sneaky and tactful in the wild, so people often associate them as either evil or manipulative. When we refer to people as snakes, we are saying that they have those same bad traits.
Okay, can we talk about the elephant in the room?
Kate is an elephant. She's a snake and she's going to my school.
A moron is an offensive name meaning that someone is stupid.
I have got it made in the shade. I know this company. The other branch managers are total morons.
What I think he meant to say was that he wished that mom gave birth to a can opener because at least then it would be useful.
This is a can opener. This insult is quite funny because can openers are only good for one thing: opening cans. So when Roman tells Kendall that a can opener is more useful than he is, he's saying that Kendall is useless.
Can we think about it?
Yeah, of course.
I thought about it. Fuck you.
What does fuck you mean in this context? Roman is emphasizing his statement. Roman is showing positive emotion. Roman is indicating that he doesn't care about Kendall's proposal.
You lack killer instinct, you're wet, you're green, you're intellectually insecure.
When we say someone has killer instinct, we mean that they have toughness and determination to win or succeed. These are traits associated with leaders, and Shiv is saying that Kendall doesn't have this. For example, her killer instinct resulted in her being promoted from intern to manager in just 1 year.
And action!
From small town to big city, my killer instinct always gets me what I want.
To be wet is a British informal expression which means to lack forcefulness or strength of character. Wet could also refer to the idiom wet behind the ears, which means to be young, lacking experience and maturity. To be green means the same thing. For example, this is his first job. He's still wet when it comes to understanding the finance industry. For example, she's still very green when it comes to dating.
You lack killer instinct, you're wet, you're green, you're intellectually insecure.
To be intellectually insecure is to be scared of looking stupid because of what you don't know, and to not be confident enough in what you do know. For example, even though he is the boss, he sometimes feels intellectually insecure.
All in favor of the vote of no confidence in Logan Roy?
A vote of no confidence means that the members of an organization or government do not have faith in or support the current leader.
Okay, can we vote you out now?
Ah, very well.
New business.
I move for a vote of no confidence in the president.
Yeah.
Me. My hand is raised. More in sorrow than in anger.
Oh, no shit, Judas.
No shit is an expression of surprise often used as a joke when someone has told you something that is very obvious. When you refer to someone as a Judas, it is a biblical reference to a follower of Jesus Christ who betrayed him. So calling someone this means that you are saying that that person is fake, disloyal, and cannot be trusted.
Got fake enthusiasm like that? Well, I did.
You Judas.
You are a fucking nobody. Fucking nobody.
To call someone a nobody means that you're saying they are powerless and unimportant. Logan is emphasizing how insignificant he thinks Kendall is.
You little bitch!
What? Look at you, you're just a suit. You're nobody. I don't even know why I was scared of this guy.
Did you enjoy that lesson? Well, let's do a quiz to see how much you've learned by watching without subtitles and answering some quick questions.
3 years ago, you were still in the nut house.
Rehab. Dad, it's called rehab. And I'm in recovery.
It's all good. I'm just concerned you might be soft as yet.
Soft? Are you kidding? I did a fucking year in Shanghai.
I hear you let the guy from the website trash talk you, and you just let him come.
Not a website.
Which of these is similar to soft? Lazy, crazy, weak.
You ready to step up?
It's a fungus, they think. Benign fungus?
Great title for your memoir.
What's that?
A benign fungus.
What is a memoir? A brand name. B, a written story of someone's own life. Or C, something fancy.
What do you have against me?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Oh, you want me to actually say?
Yes, I do.
You lack killer instinct, you're wet, you're green, you're intellectually insecure, you're not emotionally
Bullshit.
strong enough, you
Nope.
have addiction
Wait,
issues.
that's enough.
What is the opposite of wet and green in this context? A. Mature. B. Experienced. C. Comfortable. Well done! Now continue your learning with us by checking out this video next.
Mark 15 with wired trip.
Mark 15 or number 15 is a type of grenade used by the British during World War I. Wired trip or tripwire is a wire or cord that is attached to some devices to detect physical movement. If attached to a mine, bomb or grenade, it is used to trigger or activate the explosion.